Our school admin stole my scholarship for her own son, so I ended her career and took it back. My name is Natasha, and I live in the quiet town of Maplewood. I attend Maplewood High School, which is renowned for its academic excellence and outstanding faculty. Our school's annual scholarship has become a prestigious award, providing students like me with financial assistance to attend the university of our choice. For me, the scholarship was my ticket to a brighter future. I have always been a diligent student, especially in subjects like mathematics and physics. My teachers often praise my work, and I've always been a voracious learner. Throughout high school, I've balanced my studies, extracurricular activities, and a part-time job to help support my family. I remain hopeful that my hard work would pay off in the form of our school's scholarship. Little did I know that a dark cloud was looming over the scholarship selection process. This year, our school's newly appointed administrator, Mrs. Dawson, had taken charge of the selection committee. Mrs. Dawson was a cunning woman, known for getting what she wanted, often through underhanded means. What most people didn't know was that her son, Jeremy, also attended Maplewood High, and she was determined to secure the scholarship for him at any cost. The day of the scholarship announcement finally arrived, and the entire school was buzzing with anticipation. Sitting in the crowded auditorium, I felt a mix of excitement and anxiety, my heart pounding in my chest. The room fell silent as Mrs. Dawson took the stage, a self-satisfied smile plastered on her face. "Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today," she began, her voice oozing with artificial warmth. "It's my honor to announce this year's recipient of the Maplewood High School Scholarship. After careful consideration, the committee has chosen Jeremy Dawson." The auditorium erupted in murmurs and whispers. Everyone knew that I was the most deserving candidate, and it was clear that something was amiss. Shocked and heartbroken, I felt the weight of my dreams crumbling around me. Deep down, I knew there was more to the story than met the eye. Determined to uncover the truth, I decided I would need to dig deeper into the scholarship selection process. But how? That's when I remembered my friend, Marcus, a computer whiz with a penchant for hacking. I knew he could help me expose Mrs. Dawson without implicating myself in the process. The following day, I sought out Marcus during lunch break. With a steely resolve, I explained my intent and asked for his help. Marcus, who had always admired me for my integrity and determination, agreed without hesitation. Together, we devised a plan to hack into the school system and gather irrefutable evidence of Mrs. Dawson's misdeeds. After school, we met at Marcus's house and set up our makeshift command center in his cluttered but cozy bedroom. With the door locked and the curtains drawn, we felt like a pair of secret agents on a mission for justice. Marcus guided me through the hacking process, teaching me how to bypass firewalls and security measures with ease. It was a thrilling experience, and I felt a sense of empowerment as we navigated the school's digital infrastructure. Over the next few days, we dug deeper into Mrs. Dawson's files and communications, meticulously documenting every piece of incriminating evidence we could find. One evening hours had gone by, and our eyes grew heavy as we sifted through countless documents and emails. Finally, there it was. We had stumbled upon a series of suspicious emails exchanged between Mrs. Dawson and the other members of the selection committee. It became very evident that she had manipulated the selection process, threatening and bribing her way to ensure Jeremy's victory. One email said, "I've come across some interesting details about Natasha's family finances. I think it's important that we reassess her financial needs score and review Jeremy's as well. Ensuring fairness in our evaluation is paramount." Another one said, "I appreciate your support, and I've made sure to express my gratitude through a contribution to your family's charity foundation. As we move forward, I trust that you'll keep Jeremy's best interests in mind when awarding the scholarship. We can't let other candidates overshadow his potential." There were several more, and they were all just as bad or worse. Enraged by the injustice we had uncovered, we knew we had to do something. But how could we bring Mrs. Dawson to her knees without jeopardizing our own futures? So we devised a plan to expose Mrs. Dawson without revealing our involvement. We decided to create an anonymous email account and send a message to the school board, the local newspaper, and the entire student body detailing the corruption and attaching all the proof we had collected. The morning after hitting send, I arrived at school, my heart racing with anticipation. The atmosphere was electric, as students and teachers alike whispered about the shocking email they had received. Mrs. Dawson, her face pale and her eyes darting nervously, was called into the principal's office. As the day wore on, the news spread like wildfire throughout Maplewood. The local newspaper ended up running a front-page story about the scandal, and the school board launched an immediate investigation. Within a week, Mrs. Dawson was forced to resign in disgrace, her reputation in tatters. In the wake of the scandal, the school board decided to reevaluate the scholarship selection process, appointing a new, unbiased committee to make the final decision. I held my breath, hoping that the truth would prevail. A few days later, I was called to the principal's office. My heart pounded as I entered the room, unsure of what to expect. The principal, Mr. Thompson, greeted me with a warm smile and handed me an envelope. "Natasha, after a thorough review, the committee has chosen you as the rightful recipient of the Maplewood High School Scholarship," he announced, his eyes brimming with pride. Tears filled my eyes as I thanked him, overwhelmed with gratitude and relief. I knew that my future was finally secure, and I had played a role in restoring integrity to our school. As I left the principal's office, I spotted Marcus in the hallway. We exchanged a knowing glance, our secret alliance forever etched in our memories. Together, we had fought for justice and emerged victorious. From that moment on, I knew that no matter what challenges life threw my way, I would always have the strength and determination to overcome them. In the end, my dreams were no longer out of reach, and I had learned that the power to change the world was within me all along. I hope she changed the names in this post, otherwise there could be some legal charges for hacking into the school system. Other than that, congratulations for standing up for yourself. I think I feel the worst for Jeremy. What do you think? Let us know in the comments section below. When you subscribe, be sure to click the notification bell. Click here for more Tangled threads.